Are you exhausted from feeling like your relationship has become an emotional emergency room where you're always on duty? Picture this. You wake up and immediately start mentally cataloging your partner's mood, adjusting your energy to match theirs, and strategizing how to keep the emotional peace throughout the day. Sound familiar? What if I told you that this pattern isn't love at all, but a form of invisible labor that's quietly suffocating your chance at genuine connection? Today, we're diving deep into something that affects millions of people yet remains largely invisible in our conversations about love. We're talking about emotional labor in relationships and how it creates a barrier between you and the authentic love you actually deserve. By the end of this video, you'll understand 5 powerful strategies to step away from this exhausting pattern and attract relationships built on mutual respect and genuine connection. Let's start by getting crystal clear about what emotional labor actually looks like in romantic relationships. It's not just about being supportive or caring about your partner's feelings. Emotional labor is the constant mental management of another person's emotional state at the expense of your own well-being. It's remembering every detail about their stressful work situation while they forget your important presentation. It's becoming a human mood ring, constantly adjusting your behavior based on their emotional temperature. It's planning every conversation to avoid triggering their insecurities while your own needs go unspoken. This invisible work shows up in countless ways. You might find yourself becoming the relationship's emotional archaeologist, constantly digging through your partner's reactions to understand what's really bothering them. You become responsible for their happiness, their comfort, and their growth, while somehow your own emotional landscape becomes secondary. The exhausting part isn't caring about someone you love, it's carrying the full weight of emotional responsibility for 2 people. Here's where things get particularly tricky. Our culture has romanticized the idea of being someone's everything. We're told that true love means being willing to sacrifice endlessly for another person. Social media feeds us images of partners who complete each other, who fix each other's broken pieces, who become each other's therapist, best friend, and emotional support system all rolled into one. But this isn't love, it's codependency wearing a romantic costume. The savior complex is particularly seductive because it feels so noble. When you're constantly solving someone's problems or managing their emotions, you get a hit of validation. You feel needed, important, even irreplaceable. But here's the devastating truth. Relationships built on one person's neediness and another's compulsive helping create a dynamic where neither person can actually grow. You become so busy managing their emotional world that you lose touch with your own authentic self. Meanwhile, they never develop the skills to navigate their own emotional landscape because you're always there to do it for them. This pattern attracts people who are looking for an emotional caretaker rather than a genuine partner. When you lead with your willingness to carry someone else's emotional load, you're essentially advertising yourself as available for this kind of one-sided arrangement. It's like holding up a sign that says, "I will prioritize your comfort over my own well-being." This attracts people who are comfortable with that dynamic, not people who are interested in creating something mutual and balanced. So how do we break free from this pattern and attract authentic love instead? The first strategy is developing what I call emotional sovereignty. This means taking complete responsibility for your own emotional state while refusing to take responsibility for anyone else's. It sounds simple, but it requires rewiring years of conditioning. Start by noticing when you automatically adjust your mood based on someone else's energy. Practice maintaining your own emotional center regardless of what's happening around you. This doesn't mean becoming cold or uncaring, it means becoming emotionally self-sufficient. The second strategy involves mastering the art of empathetic presence without rescue behavior. You can deeply care about someone's struggles without feeling compelled to fix them. When your partner shares something difficult, practice listening fully without immediately jumping into solution mode. Offer your presence, your understanding, and your support, but resist the urge to take on their problem as your own. This actually creates more intimacy because it allows them to feel truly seen rather than managed. Strategy number 3 is about communicating your needs with the same energy you've been putting into anticipating theirs. Start expressing your preferences, your boundaries, and your desires clearly and consistently. Many people who struggle with emotional labor have become experts at reading others while becoming strangers to their own inner voice. Practice tuning into what you actually want and need, then practice asking for it directly. This attracts people who are interested in knowing the real you rather than just benefiting from your emotional services. The fourth strategy focuses on building your individual life in ways that make you genuinely excited about your own existence. When you're fulfilled by your friendships, your passions, your goals, and your personal growth, you naturally attract people who are also invested in their own development. Empty people are drawn to others they can drain. Fulfilled people are drawn to others they can share with. Cultivate interests, relationships, and activities that light you up independently of any romantic connection. Finally, the fifth strategy is learning to recognize and appreciate emotional reciprocity when it shows up. Start noticing when someone asks about your day and actually listens to the answer. Pay attention to people who remember details about your life, who check in on things that matter to you, who offer support without being asked. These might seem like small things, but they're actually revolutionary if you're used to one-sided emotional dynamics. Train yourself to value these behaviors and to seek them out consistently. Authentic love doesn't require you to sacrifice your emotional well-being. It doesn't ask you to become smaller so someone else can feel bigger. Real love is a collaboration between two people who are each taking responsibility for their own emotional lives while choosing to share that journey together. It's time to stop settling for relationships that drain you and start creating connections that actually nourish your soul. You deserve love that energizes you rather than exhausting you, and it starts with refusing to accept anything less. Drop us a line, share a comment. Give us a thumbs up. It helps us to know what video hit home and what videos to make more of. Oh yeah, and we would love it if you subscribed and help us grow our mental well community.